Live. And we are live. We have currently 0. We have 5 viewers now. I'm going to guess they're all from YouTube. Yes, they are. So we're going to get straight into it. Hey guys, it's Matty here, and welcome back to the Digging Adventures live show. I'm your host, Matty Tomaney, and today we have today our guest is Tim, also known as ILL Digger. How's it going?
Good. How's it going with you?
It is going great, is what I would have said. Before the show, we had some difficulties. I couldn't hear him, and it was all my fault. I didn't have the settings up all right.
Keeping things interesting.
Yeah. So, hey guys, Matty here. Welcome back to Dig Adventures live show. Tonight we have ILL Digger on, and before we get any further into the show, I'm going to go over our giveaways for tonight. I'm going to go over our birthdays, and we're going to go over our commercials. And after that, you can watch some quality content known as our interview. So, I'm going to get straight into it. Tonight, we have 2 giveaways. We are going to be giving away tonight a Digging Adventures sticker and a Hibernia. I don't know if you can see that or not. A Hibernia. Good enough. And that also comes with a Digging Adventures sticker. In order to enter into our giveaways tonight, all you have to do is like, share, and comment that you shared. So that way we know you want to be entered. And in order to win, you have to be here live to win. If you come on here, say that you shared, and leave, if we pull your name and you're not here, you do not win that prize. So you have to be here live to win. Oh, my heart is racing still from the problems before the show.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, yeah. So now we're going to go over our birthdays for this week. There are no birthdays this week. Well, not this week. I'm joking, guys. The birthdays for this week. I'd like to say happy birthday to Bill Hill, Mike Turner, Michael Lyns, Lyns. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. If I said it wrong, I'm going to hear a yell from upstairs to help me out on my trouble sometimes. Happy birthday to Dave Wise. Happy birthday to John White. And happy birthday to Trey Crawford. I hope you all have an amazing birthday this week.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Yeah. Happy birthday. And now we're going to go right into our commercials, and after that we can get into the show. So I'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, it's Matty here. Welcome back to Digging Adventures live show. But before we get any further, let's go over some of our wonderful commercials. Are you in the market for a new detecting shovel? Look no further. Predator Tools has the best digging tools in my opinion. Made in America out of USA certified steel, I'm using the model 24 Phoenix and I love it. So make sure you guys go check them out at www.predatortools.com. Are you looking for a new detector, pouch, or anything else smell detecting related? Well, Calico is the place for you. All you have to do is go to the top of the Digging Adventures page, click the link there, and it will send you to Calico. From there, when making your purchase, make sure you use the code MATTY, M-A-T-T-Y, to make your experience better, and to make your experience watching the Digging Adventures live show great. I would like to thank the Facebook group, Everything Funny Collectible, for all the great stuff they donated to us to give away to you guys. So make sure you guys go ahead and join their group today. Once again, that was Everything Fun and Collectible on Facebook. Awesome Mugs New England Facebook group is a group of metal detecting enthusiasts from all over New England. Their focus is retrieving and identifying items through detecting to help educate people on their history and to preserve items for future generations. So make sure you go join their group today. Once again, that was Awesome Relics New England on Facebook. Those were our commercials. I hope you like them, cause I made them, and that's great. Just like our sponsors. So,
Looks good.
you guys thought I was gonna go straight into our interview today. Well, you're wrong. I tricked you. I also dropped my pen. I have to go over something else. We had a contest this month. It was a wheat penny contest between the Dig teams and also people in our group. There was technically two contests. One was just between the Dig teams themselves, and one was against all the Dig teams and the people in our group. So first I'm going to go over the one between the Dig teams. The contest was to see which Dig team could get the most wheat pennies. And the Dig team that won with 75 wheat pennies was the Red Dig team. If I bring it up real quick, you can see that the Dig team up there in the top right. Congratulations to the Red Dig team. Oh, my dad just yelled something. Probably made a mistake or something. Oh yeah, I realized what I did. Never mind. Yeah, congratulations to the Red Dig team. Also, the second contest was between the Dig teams and the viewers. It was to see who could get more wheat pennies, and we had the winner of that, the person who beat the Dig teams, was Steve Santure. Congratulations to him. He got a lot of wheat pennies. He beat us bad. So he wins a Digging Adventures t-shirt. You can also look at the back. Has a Real on it. Hope you guys can see that. Yeah. And he also wins a Digging Adventures sticker. Now, he was not the only person that won something from this. A couple people also won some stickers out of this. I would like to say congratulations to Jason Lawrence and Chris Roberts, who also participated in this contest. They will both be getting, if I can grab it, a Digging Adventures sticker. Congratulations to all three of you. Make sure to get your information out to us, and we will send out your prizes. Whew. All right. So, now that we've gone over that, oh yeah, one last thing. Next week is going to be the final show for the season. It's going to be a massive show. And when I say massive, I mean massive giveaways, like giveaways galore, giving away so much silver it would make Elon Musk sad, jealous, even. I'm joking. We're not that rich. I wish we were though. Elon Musk, hit us up. I wouldn't mind getting sponsored by Tesla, and I'm just so yeah, we next week, massive giveaway show. We're going to have a bunch of guests on. Each of them will have some time to talk and everything, and it's going to just be overall a great show. We're also going to be doing the big massive giveaway for the end of the season giveaway. So if you won something during the season, you best come and make sure that you won. So now with that all out of the way, we can finally get into the interview, the the good part of the show that everyone likes. Woo!
Oh boy, let's hope so.
Yeah, I'm sure that. Oh, my dad just said everything we're just said a bunch of stuff we're giving away. $6 silver, silver ounce, a half real, Predator Tools Digger stickers. Are some of the give. I I think my the autocorrect messed up my dad's message there because it says are some give seats for next week's show, giveaways for next week's show, plus lots of special guests for the giveaway show. So with that out of the way, let's get into the Digging Adventures live show. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
That's
Doing
good to
good.
hear.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Have you gotten metal detecting? Have you gone out metal detecting recently?
I went out for a couple hours today. Nothing really to speak of, just some clad.
Ah, well, you
Yeah,
still got something then.
got out.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So, how long have you been metal detecting for?
I've been metal detecting since 2009, so about 12 years.
Ah, well, that's cool. It's been 2009. That means you've been detecting longer than me.
I guess. How long you been detecting?
I've been detecting about 8 years now.
Okay, a little bit longer. Not long.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been at it
Um.
for a while.
Yeah. What got you into metal detecting?
That's a good question. Of course, when I was younger, I was always curious about it. And then as I got older, there was a show on TV about gold prospecting, so that really kind of piqued my interest. But then did my research, come to find out there isn't a whole lot of gold in Illinois, so I didn't jump on the metal detecting thing right away until I went to a buddy's house and he had some mercury dimes and buffalo nickels and some wheat pennies and stuff sitting on his table one day, and I was like, man, where'd all that stuff come from? He's, oh, I found it with my metal detector. I was like, what? I've been thinking about getting one of those things. He's like, man, don't do it. You'll be addicted like I am. So I actually went out and bought one, and he was right. I got addicted just like he did. So just a lot of, like I was curious about it for a long time. Then I had a buddy kind of get into it. That kind of made me take the leap to actually buy my first machine. And that was my first machine was a White's Prism 4.
Ah.
So yeah, started out with a White's.
Did you find anything with it?
Oh, I found all kinds of cool stuff with it. Found my first gold ring with it. I found basically I found my first silver coin. I found first Merc, first Washington quarter, found first Indian head with it, first V nickel with it, first gold ring with
Nice.
it. Yeah, I found a lot of firsts with it, and then probably had that machine for 8 or 9 months, and then I upgraded to the DFX, another Whites.
Ah. Yeah. Just a quick thing about whites. Did you know that back a couple years back, can't remember the exact date, but on one of the kids channels on the TVs, they would have ads up, and it was like you can find so much stuff with a white smell detector.
Yeah, that was on that same commercial was on the Outdoor Channel, which is the channel I was watching the Gold Fever show on. So I was seeing the program. They're up in Alaska or down in Australia, and they're finding nuggets, leaving little pickers and some big ones with their metal detectors. And then it would roll to commercial, and it'd be a whites commercial, and then people out, coin shooting and stuff. And I was just, I was kind of overloaded there for a while. And then it really wasn't much longer after that. My buddy had his, and next, I had mine. So it all happened right around 2008, 2009 is when I actually bought it for March, I think it was March or April.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
So while we're on the topic of like metal detectors and stuff, what's your current metal detector?
Currently, I use a Equinox 800 Mine Lab. Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like that's a machine that a lot of people are using. I also use
Sure,
it, so
sure does. It's
yeah.
it's nice, it's light. It's got that fast processor. Um, yeah, I like it. It's got some quirks, and it's got some things about it I don't like too. But yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. I believe that every machine's gonna have its parts where it's like, I could do better there. I don't like this about it, but in the end,
Yep,
if it's a machine and it works, you can swing it.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've I like how the it's lightweight. So I used to be using the CTX.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine an 11 or 12-year-old walking along the beach or along the fields with a giant CTX in their small hands?
Yeah, that's a tough road to hoe there. Especially if you get that, if you're on the beach and you get the coil wet and you get some sand on it, now you're really talking some weight. That thing gets
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah. I would have the 6-inch coil on it, which
Okay.
even though technically the 6-inch coil is heavier than the 11-inch coil, I always felt it was lighter.
Okay.
I don't
I
know
can see that.
why.
It's a mental thing, probably.
Yeah,
It's
it's
smaller
probably like,
machine.
man. Yeah, it's probably like, man, this thing's a lot lighter with this
Yeah.
much heavier coil on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what is your favorite find?
My favorite find. Man, that's tough.
Yeah, because it can be tough if you have like multiple favorite finds.
Yeah, I found some pretty cool stuff, I think. Favorite find. Probably one of the most shocking finds I've ever had is I would have to say the gold ingot I found when I was in England. Um,
Ooh,
yeah, the picture you see in your thumbnail from tonight's show, that's a picture was taken in England when I found the 3-ounce ancient gold ingot. Um,
nice.
that that's gotta be it's gotta be right up there.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it was awesome.
Now, funny
Kind of,
thing is, metal detectors, they pick up gold and stuff. And out
uh-huh.
here in New Jersey, they'll pick up all the rings and stuff.
Oh yeah.
New Jersey though, if you want to find gold ingots and stuff, small problem. Did you know there's only 2 states that don't have natural gold? Did you
Yeah,
know that New Jersey is one of those 2 states?
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
go to any other state and have a chance of finding um, a gold ingot with your metal detector. Sure, you have at least some chance of finding like natural gold with your metal detector in New Jersey. Just I would win the bet saying no, you're not finding natural gold.
Right. No, you probably ain't gonna find it here in Illinois either. So
Yeah.
don't feel bad.
Now if you were in Australia, that'd be a different thing. I'd probably lose that bet.
Oh man, that's a different story. Or Alaska, then you got a chance.
Yeah. But New Jersey, no chance.
No. No.
So, while we're on the topic of finds, what is your oldest find?
My oldest find also is something that I found when I was in the UK, when I was in England. Um, the oldest dateable item was a Celtic gold coin from 70 BC.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
nice.
yeah, that was it's still hard to believe, even though you can look it up in the books and it's bona fide that it really is that old, and it's just hard to wrap your brain around it that you're holding onto a coin that was kind of in, could have possibly been in circulation when Christ was walking the earth. So it's
Yeah,
kind of hard to wrap your brain around that.
yeah.
But
Hold it.
it's
Yeah, when you hold something that old in your hands, it's hard. It's hard to wrap your, like you said, it's hard to wrap your
brain
brain
around
around
it.
that.
Yeah. Like even when I found an 1814 cat bust dime right here in the town that I live in, Northern Illinois, which is way older than our area. So when I found that, I was like, man, what was going on in the US in 1814? So that's what I did. I came home and I punched that into Google. And so it's kind of the same thing. I just like, what was going on?
Wasn't the
I,
War of 1812 happening at the
just
time?
yep. And I think the year before they wrote Star Spangled Banner, or maybe it was in 1814. That was another fact that I learned when I looked it up.
Yeah. Um, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, we were at a. Speaking of like, you mentioned the year 1814, and it reminded me of the other day I saw someone was selling a little plate that you could put up somewhere that said, "At this site in 1860, nothing happened."
Right. No one was ever here.
Yeah, I can.
Move on.
Man, if I ever went to the moon, I could put that there,
Yeah. Yeah.
and no one would, and only the weird conspiracy theorists would ever attack me for it.
Yeah. They would doubt you.
What? No, the British got there. They shot a cannon at the ground, and they had a guy on the other side.
Yeah.
If you if you excuse me, I have to go get my tinfoil hat again. Um, so, what is an item that's on your bucket list?
That's pretty simple. Obviously, number one is I would like to find a U.S. gold coin, but something that is more common and more that you see quite often, and more people have found lots of them are either a trime, a silver 3 cent piece, or a half dime. Those two little coins are wish list, bucket listers for me. I think that they're not out of reach. There's quite a few of them found each and every week. You see them posted on forums or on Instagram or on Facebook, or you see them. So they're out there. You see those more than a gold coin. So that's really gonna make me smile if I find one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact: did you know that I can see the future?
I did not.
Oh, I sense that you'll find the coins you're looking for.
Oh God, I hope you're right.
Don't hope I'm right. No, I'm right.
Good, good. It's good to know. Do you
Yeah.
know when? No, never mind.
Yes, I do. Just you have to pay another $50 to know that information.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Speaking of bucket listers, something I've been trying to find for like ever now is a KG.
Okay.
I've gone to all sorts of places where people have found this coin, and I've yet to find one. And it's like
Hmm.
I've found things that, according to everything I've seen, says that the thing I have is like a bajillion times rarer than a KG. Yet I
Mm-hmm.
don't have a KG in my possession.
Oh, really?
And my
That's
fortune telling tells me that I will find one within the
good.
next 80 years.
Well, you got time then.
Yeah, I still
Have you
have
have you have you found a trime or a half dime?
a trime or a half dime. I think I found a half dime at one point. I could be wrong, but no, I've
Okay.
never found a trime.
Okay.
That's
I
also on my
came.
list.
Let's see. About 4 years ago, I went out to Connecticut, and Massachusetts for a week and hunted with some buddies on a forum, and I actually found a KG too when I was out there.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the 1730, I think it was 32, something
Wow.
like that.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, someone's a bit late to the conversation about gold. Someone said, hold on, if I can find it real quick. I just saw it a minute ago.
Just Tim
No, it was a
split.
comment. It was a really funny comment. Oh, here he goes. It said, get your butts up to Canada, Matty. We'll get you out with Redbeard to find one."
There you go.
I'll be honest, that wasn't the comment I was looking for, but it looks so similar that I was like, okay, that's it. Oh, there we go. He found a half dime. I've been confirmed. I have
You
found a
have?
half dime.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Someone yeah, thank you, Dad. Um Someone said get your butts up to Canada and you can get some natural gold.
That'd be fun. That is actually probably gonna have. I'm gonna try and actually do that this fall. I'm gonna try and get out to Nevada and possibly
Ah,
do some nugget hunting. Yeah,
Nevada.
yeah, yep.
That place is just, as far as I know, that place is very hot and deserty.
That's why I want to go in the fall, early winter, when it should be bearable out there, and
Yeah.
hopefully all the stuff that bites you is like hibernating.
Yeah. You want to find out when the coldest day of the year is and go then.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be cold. I just want it to be cold enough for the creepy crawlers aren't out, and I don't get sunburn.
Yeah. Um so
Yeah.
hmm?
Seems like when you're out there in the desert, everything's out there is sticky or bite you.
Yeah. I've heard about people that'll like survive off of eating stuff in the desert, and the
I'm
first
sure.
thing in my mind is eating what? There's nothing out there besides sand
Yeah,
and the occasional cactus.
I'm sure there's probably a way to eat the cactus, and there's some critters out there. There's
Yeah.
rabbits and
I mean, sure, you
jack.
have like a yeah, you have that stuff. There's like scorpions and stuff every so often, I would suppose, like lizards.
Right.
I take my statement back. There is stuff that you can eat out in the desert.
Yeah, there's a way to survive, So
Yeah. You can survive anywhere if you're strong enough and if you have enough willpower.
you know,
No. What the heck? Troy, why? No. No.
what did I
N
miss?
N O. Get that out of here. I don't know if you can see that on the screen or not, but it
Yeah.
says Troy Noken said Scorpion Pizza. New. Even worse. That's worse than the scorpion.
Scorpion pizza with pineapple.
No, that's worse than
No?
the scorpion. I'd rather eat a scorpion pizza than a pineapple pizza. While we're on the topic of pizza,
Oh yeah,
do you like pizza?
I do like pizza.
That's
Wow.
that's good to know. I've
Yeah.
had um I've had people on in the past that don't like pizza. I always forgive them for whatever reason. I don't know why.
You're a forgiving person. Yeah.
Yeah. Um well there's only one person I don't forgive, and it's our Canadian friend who prefers cottage ham over it, but I didn't I didn't
Scorpion.
I didn't post I didn't comment that. That's my dad.
I know.
Scorpion eating a
Scorpion.
pineapple while sitting on a pizza. No, thank you.
I think we just found your new sticker.
No. I wonder if I could get a sticker. Right? It's like this, but the coil, it's like the coil is flat that way so you can see it, and it's a
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be an interesting design.
I went down to the MyLab headquarters down in Naperville, which is only about an hour from me, 45 minutes from me, and I was in there talking to some of the folks, and one of the guys, I can't remember his name now. I have his card somewhere, and I meant to pull it out before tonight's interview. I didn't, and he gave me this.
Hey!
You ever seen one of those?
Yeah, I've seen one of those before.
That's going on my sticker board. I wanted to say that until
Yeah.
tonight.
That's my sticker.
That is.
It'd be a shame if I didn't know that.
I had to go dig that out when we were setting this up. I was like, I gotta go find that sticker. There it is.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
Now,
somewhere we have like a stash of every sticker we've had in the past.
yeah.
Yeah, so we have a couple of those just hanging around somewhere.
Maybe later you can send me your address and I'll get you one of my stickers.
Oh, sure. Well, make sure to send that out to you. That
Okay.
make sure to send you that.
Right on.
Um, sure. Let's do a giveaway. We are going to be giving away Jeff
Highly
Bezos' bank account number. No, I'm joking. We're going. He probably has so many bank accounts that he just has all of his money in different places around the world. We are going to be giving away a Digging Adventure sticker. Remember, if you want to win, you have to be here live to win. We've had times in the past where people go to enter into our giveaways and then they leave. You know what happens when they leave and we pull their name? They don't
no.
win. So we have our magical bucket with all the names in it. We're gonna shake it up. It was only recently that I was informed that no one can hear this when I shake it, so
I heard. I can hear it this time. Normally you
that's
can't. I can hear it now.
there we
Oh
go.
yeah.
Why are people
There you
saying
go.
23?
I don't
Did
know.
did Doug Bowden pop up in the chat somewhere? Oh, okay, that explains a lot. Bob Berkey, are you here? Bob Berkey, are you here? If you are here, say so in the comments. Yep. They're yep, it's for Doug Bowden. Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna go down the list. Joel Duell said 23. Bruce Nolan said 23. Ryan Powers said 24. Troy Noken said 23. What's going on? You know what, guys? Oh, he's here? There he is. He is here. Congratulations. Make sure to get your information out to us and we'll send out your prize. Alright, I have a challenge for all the people watching. If If you all type the number 23 in the chat enough times, next week's show, which is going to be the massive giveaway show, I will give away something. Oh, look at all those 23s. They're all going by. All right. So we're going now. I can confirm we're going to be giving away at least something next week.
Nice.
Look what I've done with the simple. What? Okay, I'll grab that a bit later. I lost that ticket. I'll grab that in a couple minutes after the show. Man, people are really going at it
Yeah,
with
they are.
those 23s. Okay, now you have to type the number 24 in chat for our good friend in chat, Ryan Powers, because he says his favorite number is 24. But don't give it as much love because we know he's just copying off of Doug Bowden. Yeah, people are. Okay. So, back to metal detecting. What is a funny or scary story that you have from metal detecting?
Well, I was thinking about that, and I had a pretty scary situation last summer. I was in Chicago, downtown, at one of the big parks down there. And I had been going to the park knowing that it's in a bad part of the city. And I was having some pretty good luck down there. So I went back for like the fifth or sixth time. And it was a Saturday afternoon. And I seen some shady guys walking through the park. And I kind of kept my eye on them. And they walked behind a building, they disappeared. And then probably 2 minutes later, I hear some like tires squealing. I look up and here comes those two guys running out from behind the building, running right in front of me. And the one dude's chasing the car down the street with a pistol. And as the car turns down the street, the guy at the pistol turns like he's gonna come like running right towards me. Freaked me out. And right at the last second, he turned and ran across the street back towards these apartment buildings or whatever. And I was just shaking like a leaf. I thought for sure he was coming right after me.
Wow.
So stood up and went right to my truck and left. Going home.
I would have done the exact same.
Haven't been back since. Scared the living crap out of me.
Yeah, it's probably for the best not to go back for a little while.
Yeah, and I figure that's probably why there's still a lot of good stuff in that park because it's in a really bad part of town. No one really wants to go roll your dice with your life for maybe a wheat penny or an Indian head or something. There's
Yeah.
safer places to find that stuff.
People are typing. Someone said need the buddy system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's another idea. Kevlar.
Kevlar, yeah. Heat. Run like Forrest. Thanks, Emily. Yeah. I didn't even want I just froze. I had my head down and I was looking over the top of my sunglasses. So I just froze. I was hoping that he would think that I didn't know what was going on. And I'm kind of thinking in my head that's maybe what happened. I just kind of, like I said, I was watching the whole time. When he started coming for me, I grabbed my stuff and I was just about ready to stand up and start running. And that's when he turned and ran the other way. And as soon as he turned and ran the other way, I stood up, kicked the plug back on top of the hole. I don't know if I even stepped on it. I just kicked the plug back on top of the hole and just gone. Right to my truck.
Yeah.
And as crazy thing as it was, is as I was walking back to my truck, I mean, this is within 45 seconds to a minute and a half. I seen 8 squad cars and they're all coming from different directions and they all like surrounded that one. So somebody else seen it happen, and there's police there immediately, but they wouldn't have been there by the time he ran over to me if that was what was going to happen. So if you want to talk about my scariest situation while I was metal detecting, that is by far it. By far.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I would say that's my scary situation if I was in that.
Yeah.
So, I was looking at my list of questions, and the one question I wrote down is just, what is the, and then it just there's no question.
What is the make something up?
What is the first 200 numbers of pi? No. Um. So, where can people find you online? Like, do you have a YouTube, a Facebook? That
I have YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel. It's ILL Digger. And then also on Instagram at ILL Digger.
nice.
You know,
For future shows, I should probably just change this question to go to, would you like to plug your social media? So that way it's not like, yeah.
yeah, it's the same thing. I do more on Instagram just because it's easier. I would like to put up more videos on my YouTube channel, but the editing thing is just pain for me. So I'll do a couple of, I mean, I actually, until last year, there was probably a 6 or 7 year span where I didn't even put a video on my YouTube channel.
Uh,
Then I started getting back into a lot of these chats and stuff, and I started getting some pressure for some people in the community saying, "Come on, Tim, you're finding these great stuff you're posting on your Instagram page. Just see some videos of it, you know." And so I said, "Yeah, I can do that." So I started doing that. Took some pointers and got some easier software to use, whatever, some apps, you know. Been using that Filmora on my phone, and that's pretty simple. So I got a few videos out there last year. I got 5 or 6 of them out there last year, and then I put one up this year, a couple of them up this year. I even went down to dig stock down in North Carolina, um, and got a video of that. So yeah, I got a few of them up there, but yeah, I'm more active on my Instagram page. Ski Searcher, hey guys.
yeah. Really quickly, just real quick,
What's
Janine
up?
Ballard Patterson. This isn't like I don't mean to sound rude or anything, but can you stop? What? I don't mean to sound rude or anything, but may you please stop spamming the number 23 in the chat? That way other comments have a chance to be shown. Um, yeah, I know it's not the thing to call people out. She probably should just said hey for the person in the chat. It's me. No, I'm being called out now. I thought I was the one calling out, but now I'm the one being called out. No, my mom called me out. Yeah. Yeah, we just want a chance for other comments that aren't the number 23 or 24 to get through. So, my dad just yelled something. No clue what he yelled. Um,
We're all good. We're all good.
yeah. So, what is something that you never go metal detecting without? But besides like a metal detector, shovel, pouch,
Pointer.
or if you use it. What was that?
Um, I've been here in the last couple of years. A buddy of mine gave me one of those green brushes
Ah.
for cleaning your finds. They're actually those brushes are part of a M16 cleaning kit. Is what they're from.
Ooh.
And they are. I've seen a lot of them on the YouTube videos. Everyone had them. I didn't know where they're getting them from, and then someone said they got them off of Amazon. But while I was in England, one of the guys in my group brought a handful of them and handed them out to everybody in the group. And I started using it when I was in England, and man, I love that brush. And when I was down at Dig Stock in North Carolina this spring, I found an eagle eye button, and I reached in my pouch. I couldn't wait to get that sand off and wait to, because that brush, I knew that brush was going to do a fantastic job on that button. Reached in my pouch and my brush was gone. Lost it. I
Ah,
had it the day before, so I knew I lost it either that morning or the night or that following or that previous afternoon. So now that I've been using that brush, I went out and bought a 10-pack. So now I have plenty, and I got another one. And anymore, I just, besides the basics, the necessities, my new thing that I really miss if I don't have it is that brush. That
yeah.
good stiff brush. It works good.
Brushes are something good to have on you if you need to find. It's like you don't want to have like a brass brush out with you. Like, man, I can't wait to face this coin and find out what it is. But
Yeah,
like a toothbrush or something like that will do from time to
yeah,
time.
yeah. Those brushes I'm talking about are kind of like in between. They're a lot stiffer than your standard toothbrush, but way softer than a brass brush. It's a really super stiff plastic, and yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's probably some items in the ground I wish I would have had a brass brush with me at the time, um, but to stay on the safe side, you can hit just about anything with this brush, I think, and you're not going to damage it. You're just going to clean it. So those brushes are really nice. Wish I had one sitting here right now, but I don't.
Yeah. Very quickly, I would um. hmm, Very quickly, once again, I would like to say I would like to apologize to Janine. Probably she, just said anonymous user. Please stop. Uh, yeah, everyone was doing that. Probably. Yeah. So sorry about that. Yeah. Um. Okay. So,
Yeah.
if you could detect anywhere in the world, where would you like to detect?
Um, I would like to go somewhere. Like I said, I'm gonna try and go to Nevada this fall sometime. But it doesn't have to be Nevada. I would like to go find a natural raw gold nugget somewhere, either whether it be Alaska, California, Australia, somewhere where I can go find a nice picker. It doesn't gotta be a hand-sized nugget. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to find one of those too, but just a little nugget that I could say I'm the first human to ever touch this. I think that would be fun.
Yeah. Um. I know usually when I answer this question, I would say like, oh, I want to go out to like Japan, but well, not Japan, Italy. But I would like to go out for this one. I'm gonna say like Japan
Hmm.
because it's the oldest. Statistically, it's the oldest country in the world.
Okay.
Just gonna leave it at that. It's the oldest country in the world.
Hmm.
So,
Have they had,
if
have they had currency forever? Do you know?
what was that?
Have they had currency forever?
I think so.
Yeah.
They've had swords forever, I'm sure. So,
Okay, that's cool.
um,
We got a lot of people in the chat tonight. Hi,
yeah, we have a
Emily.
lot.
Hey, Jersey History Hunters, Ski Searcher, Backyard Treasures, Digging Detection Connection.
Yeah, we
Thanks
have
for
a
coming out,
lot of
guys.
people. Yeah, thank
I'm
you
I'm not
guys for.
watching I'm not watching the Facebook page. I'm on the YouTube page, but um
Uh, yeah, on Facebook we have people like Brian Stewart watching, Tony Maxidon watching, Jim Bertaki, Michael Palmer. We got everyone. Got the detection connections watching on um, YouTube. Got a lot of people watching.
yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. Mark Thomas, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, hello, Mark Thomas. Oh yeah. Also, it was Mark Thomas's birthday last week, so happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday.
him.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Um. So, if you could detect with anyone in the world, who would you like to detect with?
Hmm.
That you haven't already detected with?
Yeah. Wow. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I don't. That's a tough one, man. I don't know who I would detect with.
I should probably change that question for the future and say, if you could detect with anyone who has existed, who would you like to detect with? Ah,
Um,
yes, I would like to detect with
I'd
Bob
like to.
from.
I'd like to go back and detect with Charles Garrett, probably.
Ah, yeah,
If I could go back in like the 60s or 70s when he was first getting out and everything was a virgin site and there's hardly any clad in the ground. Everything was silver coins. Go
yeah,
back and with Charles when he's fine tuning his machines and he's just filling his pockets full of goodies. I think that would be fun.
yeah. If I could, if I
George
could
Jet.
detect with George Jetson, if I could detect with anyone, I would like to detect with Jane Doe.
Jane Doe.
All right, we're going to do our final giveaway of the night. If you guys are looking forward to winning a Hibernia, say Hibernia in the chat. Comment Hibernia. No, I will not call anyone out. If any of you have that question, I won't call anyone out. Also, I don't. How do you spell Hibernia? Is it Hy or Hi? Because I'm seeing a bit of both in the comments.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
someone
thought
asked
it
me
was
to call them out.
call me
Ryan
out.
Powers said, um, he. I
Freddie.
could have just sworn it said call me out. I'm not. I'm not going crazy, right?
Yeah, Hibernia is both an
There you go.
I.
Yeah. Ryan
HIBER.
Powers said call me out. I'm calling him out. 24 is not a good number. Okay. No more. We are going to be giving away the Hibernia.
Bonnie Little Big Town.
We're going to shake up our bucket. And the winner of the Hibernia and a Digging Adventure sticker is Troy L. Johnson. Are you here? Troy L. Johnson. If you are here, say so in the comments. Remember, you have to be here live to win. Troy L. Johnson.
Come on, Troy. And why I got here, Emily, well, Miss Emily said thank you to me. I wanted to say you're very welcome. I She made a post a couple weeks ago on Instagram about some marbles, and it looked like she may have had some uranium marbles, so I mentioned it, and her and her dad went out and got a black light and tested them, and she did have a couple of them that were glowing in the dark. So I made a post on my Instagram page with some of my marbles that were glowing, and I tagged her in it. So she said, "Thank you. You're very welcome."
Ah, nice.
You're
Also, really
welcome, Emily.
quickly, congratulations to Troy L. Johnson. He has
Hey,
won the
Troy.
Hibernia and the Digging Adventure sticker. Make sure to get your information out to us, and we'll send out your prize. Also, fun fact about uranium. Did you know that orange pottery that was made from the 70s and back were probably made with uranium in it.
Orange pottery?
Orange pottery, not green.
Okay. Because I got a marble that has some orange in it, and it was glowing, so that may explain why that was glowing.
Yeah, a lot of pottery from the 70s and back, they I forget why, but they use uranium in the paint. So if you take a black light, you can see the strains of, well, it'll glow, I think. But there's
Sure.
also this other thing you can do where you can see the strains of radiation like going off of it.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We have to do that. Congratulations to everyone who won tonight.
Fireworks. Boom.
Yeah, fireworks.
Yeah, baby.
So, do you have any other hobbies besides metal detecting?
Um, since I picked up metal detecting, I dropped a lot of hobbies actually. So, um, not really. Every now and then, I got a couple spots that I metal detect that have Native American history to them. So while I'm out there, I'll keep my eye open for Indian artifacts, arrowheads, and such, things like that. But for the most part, this is my new hobby that takes up most of my time, spare time if I
Yeah,
have it. So
Ew.
yeah. Um, when it comes to like other hobbies, I do fishing from time to time. I used to do magnet fishing. Probably end up doing that sometime in the future again. Um, I've I do what else do I do? Oh yeah, sometimes I'll just sit and read historical stuff for just like a long time, just filling my head with knowledge of history.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, that's good
I'm a
for
normal
finding.
person.
Well, that's good for finding good spots to metal detect that. Do the history, do the research, and might lead you to some good detecting spots.
Yeah, I was doing like research the other day, and I was like, man, this seems like a really good this battle here, which I'm not gonna name for the sake of secrecy. I was like, man, this seems like if I can find where this was, I can probably go and get a detecting permission there. And I looked, and it was right off of like a highway, right? And I was like,
Hmm.
man, when I went onto Google Earth and looked at where it was, they built a high school there.
Yeah, yeah. There was one that I was looking up. It was kind of close to where I was working at the time, which was kind of in the suburbs, just outside of Chicago. And I looked up a aerial map from the 1930s of that area, and I did the overlay, and the tollway goes right through there. I was like, well, there used to be a farm there, but now there's the I-90 runs right through there. So I was like, well, I guess we ain't hunting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so is there anything else that you want to talk about before we start to wrap up the show?
Um, Nothing in particular, unless anybody else has any more questions for me. I'd love to answer some more questions.
Yeah.
Mm, I got a project I'm going to try and get going for next year, but don't really want to say too much about it yet because I really don't know how I'm even going to get it started. But maybe I'll talk to you after the show and get your guys' ideas.
Yeah. Um. So we're gonna start to wrap up the show. We're getting close to 9 o'clock. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to ILL Digger on YouTube. While you're there, you can go subscribe to Digging Adventures. We're getting really close to 2,000 subscribers. Um,
Wow.
thank you, ILL Digger, for being on my show. It was a lot of fun having you on.
Thanks for having me. Exciting
Yeah,
beginning, too.
yeah, yeah. Also, reminder: next week, final show of the season. massive giveaway show. If you know anything about the Digging Adventures live shows, that we do good giveaways. We're giving away a ton of silver. So make sure you guys come and join on next week. And
We'll be there.
yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Get out and have a digging adventure.